What does it really mean for a motorcycle to be fast? Is it the horsepower? The top speed? The way it cuts through the air like a bullet? Or is it the adrenaline rush, the feeling of absolute freedom when you twist that throttle? Today, we're breaking down the science of speed, unveiling the real factors that separate the fast from the furious. And trust me, what you'll discover might just change the way you see motorcycles forever. But before we dive into the details, here's a question: if two bikes have the same top speed, why does one feel faster than the other? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have the answer. The core pillars of speed. 1. Horsepower versus torque, the true power equation. Most people believe horsepower is what makes a bike fast. But that's only half the story. Torque is the force that gets you off the line, while horsepower determines how long you can keep pulling at higher speeds. Take the Ducati Panigale V4R, it produces 240 horsepower with race modifications. But the Kawasaki Ninja H2R, with its supercharged engine, dominates mid-range power thanks to torque superiority. The real magic happens when these forces work together. A high-torque bike like the BMW S1000RR may not have the highest top speed, but it feels faster because of how explosively it delivers its power. But raw power isn't enough. What if I told you that how a bike cuts through the wind can make it even faster? Let's talk about aerodynamics. 2. Aerodynamics, the invisible speed booster. Speed isn't just about the engine, it's about how you cheat the wind. The faster you go, the harder the air pushes back. That's where aerodynamics comes in. Take MotoGP machines, those winglets aren't just for show. They generate downforce, keeping the front wheel stable and reducing drag. The Hayabusa was once the fastest production bike, not just because of its engine, but because of its teardrop-shaped body, slicing through the air. Even your riding position matters. Tuck in too late, and you lose precious speed. But what if I told you that even the lightest bike can struggle with speed if its weight distribution isn't perfect? Let's talk about power-to-weight ratio. 3. Power-to-weight ratio, the lighter, the faster. Imagine two bikes with the same horsepower, but one is 50 pounds lighter, which one wins? The answer: the lighter one. Every pound counts in the race against time. The Ducati Superleggera V4 is a perfect example. It weighs just 335 pounds, thanks to a carbon fiber frame, and has an insane power-to-weight ratio of 1.54 horsepower per kg. That's better than some superbikes in MotoGP. This is why professional racers strip away everything unnecessary, because in speed, weight is your biggest enemy. But what happens when weight isn't the only factor? Could the tires themselves decide a race? Let's break it down. Hidden factors that make a bike fast. 4. Tires and grip, the silent speed advantage. Tires are the only thing connecting your bike to the road. The right tire can mean gripping through a corner at 150 miles per hour or slipping into disaster. Race bikes use slicks, which maximize contact with the road. But on a normal street, you need something with grooves to channel water away. This is why superbikes with road-legal tires still can't match their track versions. But what about the human factor? Could a skilled rider outrun a more powerful bike? The answer might shock you. 5. Rider skill, the ultimate performance factor. Power, weight, and aerodynamics mean nothing if the rider can't control them. That's why a professional racer on a slower bike can often beat an inexperienced rider on a leader-class machine. Think of Valentino Rossi. His bike wasn't always the most powerful, but his control, braking precision, and corner exits gave him the edge. In real-world riding, your skill can make the difference between winning and losing. But there's one last secret that makes a bike fast, and it's the most overlooked factor of all: electronics. The future of speed. 6. Electronics and rider aids, the brain behind the speed, 90 seconds. Modern bikes aren't just fast, they're smart. Launch control, traction control, quick shifters, these aren't just for convenience. They shave milliseconds off lap times and keep riders stable at top speeds. The Yamaha R1M uses MotoGP-derived electronics to deliver seamless power, while the Ducati Panigale V4 adjusts power dynamically based on lean angles. But with all these advancements, what does the future of speed look like? let's wrap this up. The pursuit of true speed. So, what truly makes a motorcycle fast? It's not just horsepower, not just top speed, but a perfect harmony of power, aerodynamics, weight, grip, skill, and technology. Speed is an art, a science, and most importantly, a feeling. It's that moment when the world blurs around you, and all that matters is the road ahead. And now, you know the secrets behind it. So, the next time you look at a fast bike, ask yourself, what really makes it fast? If you loved this breakdown of the science of speed, hit that like button and subscribe for more high-performance insights. Let's ride into the future together.